Hey everyone, thank you for channeling into this video. I know everyone's pretty crazy right now being stuck at home, so hopefully this allows you to get some movement in and some exercise in your day. So go ahead, start at the top of your mat and just start breathing. Go ahead, take deep breaths in and deep breaths out. And you're going to turn your palms toward straight out in front of you and take another deep breath in and deep breath out. And on your next inhale, go ahead and lift your arms up over your head. And on the next exhale, go ahead and bring the arms down. And we're going to keep on doing this for about 3 more breaths. Inhale your arms up overhead. And exhale your arms down. And again, go ahead, take a nice deep inhale in. Interlace your fingers and start circling around one direction. You're going to be opening up your back, your neck, and your shoulders. And now we're going to go the other direction. Just stretch everything out. I know many of you guys are hunched over at your computers right now, so it's time to open everything up. Go ahead and bring your arms halfway down, and now we're going to do around the world. So when your arms are in the front, you're going to be nice and round, and when the arms open up, you're going to arch the back, and we're going to do 4 going one direction. One more time. And now we're going to go into the other direction. Open up, bring the arm around, and close it out. One more. Now you're going to bring your arms together, hollow the body. You're going to bring your right arm up overhead and bring it straight back down and go to the other side, stretching out your side body. And bring the arms straight out to the side and arch back, and we're going to do it again. Go ahead, bring that right arm up overhead, feeling the right side body stretch out. Now do the same thing with the left arm. And open up towards the ceiling. And close it back nice and round. Think about hugging a barrel. Open up the right arm. Open up the left. And back to the barrel hug. And open up towards the ceiling. And again, go ahead, hug that barrel. Bring the right arm up overhead, feeling the stretch in the right. Now the left arm overhead, feeling the stretch in the left side. Open up towards that ceiling. And round. Here we go. Last time. And open up. Bring the arms up overhead and swan dive forward. Cross at the elbows. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And just breathe here. Go ahead, flat back. Fingertips to the floor or hands to the shins. Keep it going. Every time that you go towards a flat back, inhale in. Every time that you release down, exhale out. Go ahead, plant your hands on the ground, bend your knees deeply, all the way until your butt hits your heels, and then come back up. We're going to do this 5 times. 3, 4, actually just 4 times. Now go ahead, raise those heels off the ground. We're going to do bent leg heel raises. Bring the arms up over your head. Straighten out your legs and go ahead and start doing regular heel raises with your legs straight. We're going to do 10 of them. And the last one, go ahead and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Feel your calves working. And breathe. Keep the shoulders down. Neck nice and relaxed. Squeeze your butt. Lower those heels down. Swan dive forward. Flat back. And fold forward. Go ahead, walk back into a plank and push back to downward facing dog. And breathe here. Focus on your breath. Take a nice inhale in. Exhale out. And keep on breathing. You're going to bend your knees deeply, and then you're going to go ahead and straighten your legs again. Go ahead, bend those knees, and straighten the legs. Every time that you bend, your heels will come farther off the mat. That's okay. Keep on feeling the stretch in your calves. And now we're going to reverse it, bending our arms, keeping the legs straight. Keep those elbows in. We're going to do 5. Touch the elbows down and back up. If you can't go all the way down to the mat, that's okay. Just keep those elbows in. You got this. Now you're going to come back into plank and then push all the way down to upward facing dog. Breathe here. Come back into downward facing dog. And we're going to bring our right arm down, then our left arm down. Again, right arm and left arm. Right arm and left arm. 2 more, you got this. Right, then left, then push and push. Now let's reverse it. Left, then right, push and push. We're going to do it 5 times. Keep it going. Last 2, here we go. Good job. And rest in child's pose. Breathing here. Just let everything go. You're going to slither on forward and we're going to ride that wave. Push back to child's pose. Bend the elbows, let them raise up towards the ceiling. Push through to upward facing dog, round the back to child's pose. One more time, ride that wave. Round towards the ceiling, and now we're going to reverse it. Round, 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 push those hips down, arch the back, bend the elbows, pull the butt back, all the way to child's pose, and again, round, bend the elbows, upward facing dog down, push the butt back. One more time, you got it. Back to child's pose. And breathe here. Bring the left hand all the way to the left side of the mat. Right hand rests on top of it, stretching out the right side body or the right lats. Breathing here. And let's bring our right hand over to the right side of the mat, left hand right on top of the right, and stretching out the left side body or the left lats. Just enjoying the stretch right now. Opening everything up. Come back to center to a normal child's pose. And we're going to ride that wave again. Here we go. Upward facing dog, round to child's pose. 2 more times. Push it up, round and back. Last one. Push that chest through. Feel the articulation in the spine. And let's reverse it. Round, push those hips down, arch the back. Now push the butt back into a child's pose again. Last one, here we go. And rest. All right, let's go on to our hands and knees. We're going to start doing our cat-cows. Push the chest down, the stomach down, then curl the spine up as close to the ceiling as you can, and just reverse back and forth. Cat and cow. While you're doing this, you're pulling your belly button into your spine, creating some abdominal bracing. Looking up, looking back down. Collapse everything. Come back to neutral, and now we're going to wag that tail. Bring your head to the side, with the butt going to the same side, and reverse it. Keep going back and forth. And we're going to circle it around, combining the cat-cows and wag the tail. And the other way. Feeling everything open up in an active way. Nothing is loose here. Come back to neutral. Take the right hand and the left leg out. Bring knee to elbow. And now everything out to the side. Modified fire hydrant. Bird dog. to fire hydrant. You got it. Number 2. Here's our third one, bird dog to fire hydrant. Keep on breathing. Here we go. Feeling your right shoulder, your left glute working. Hold and down. Out one more time. Bring that left leg to the side. Reach behind the right arm with the left arm. Grab either the left ankle or shin. And bring that left arm up over your head, feeling a nice stretch in the right lat. This is my favorite lat stretch right here. Bring that left arm behind the back and just breathe here. You can bend the left knee if you don't have the hamstring strength or flexibility, meant to say. Keep on breathing, enjoy the stretch. Bring the arm back overhead. Walk out that right knee, and we're gonna do a one-legged frog. You're gonna feel the stretch in your inner thighs. Reach both hands out in front of you. We're also getting an upper thoracic stretch here. Breathing here. Walk both hands in. And you're going to bring the right hand out about 6 inches to a foot away from your leg. You're going to push the hips up. An arm comes overhead. Bring the butt back down. Arm comes down. Push the hips out. Bring the butt down. Bring the arm down. Bring everything up. Squeeze those glutes together. Push the hips out. And circle the arm down and around. And hold. Breathing here. Arm comes down. Come back to neutral and push to child's pose. Good work, guys. Just focusing on your breath. You should start to feel pretty warm by now. And we're going to do everything on the other side. We got it. Oop, wrong arm, wrong leg there. Sorry about that. Here we go. Left arm forward, right arm back. Bird dog to fire hydrant. We're going to do 5 of them. Keep it going, guys. Trying to keep both hips pointing straight towards the ground at all times. It's easy to want to lift right now, the right hip up. Keep it going. You're almost there. Bring the arm and leg out to the side. Weave the left arm behind the right. Try to hold to the outer edge of the foot. If that's too much, you can go ahead and reach for either the shin or the right below the back of the knee. Bring the right arm up overhead. Hold it there. Feeling the stretch in the left lat. Glide that hand down to your side and behind your back, looking up. Bring the hand back up overhead. Bring both hands out in front of you. Widen your stance, doing the half frog with the left leg. Feeling the stretch in your inner thighs. Trying to bring your chest as close to the ground as possible and breathing here. Walk your hands back up. Take your left hand about 6 inches to a foot away from the left leg. Bring the arm overhead, push those hips out, bring the arm back down, keep on flowing. Hips down, arms down, bring the arm up, push both the hips up and look towards the ceiling. And again, push both those hips up towards the ceiling. You got it. Circle the arm down and around and hold. Breathing here. Squeeze both glutes. Try to rotate your body up towards that ceiling. Walk your hands down and push back to child's pose. Good work, guys. Just take a moment for yourself. And just breathing here. You got it. Come back to neutral on your hands and knees. Now you're going to bend that elbow, bend the opposite leg, and you're going to go elbow to knee, up and down 5 times. A modified bird dog right here. You're going to feel it in your glutes, your hamstrings, and the opposite shoulder. Working on the external rotation of that shoulder. Then you're going to reach behind, touch the foot, and extend back to bird dog. We're going to do this 5 times. Tap the foot, look back, pulling from the abdominal muscles, trying not to arch the back. Grab that back foot, and now we're going to pulse 5 times. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Keep on pushing out of that right hip, feeling the stability, open up to bird dog. Now we're going to bring our arm and our leg out to the side, bend it, modified fire hydrant, and back to bird dog. Here we go, 2 more. Fire hydrant, back to bird dog. Last one, hold and down. Weave that right arm under the left arm, feeling the rotation. Now take the left arm up towards the sky, bring it up overhead and then back down to the body. And we're going to keep on repeating, pulling the left shoulder blade back and down while we're feeling the rotational mobility on the right side. You got it. Place that left hand down. And now we're going to go ahead, walk our hands forward. Our butt's going to be high up in the air. You're going to push your chest down towards the floor while pulling your belly button into spine. Trying to get more thoracic mobility here. Breathing here. Go ahead down to your stomach, slide your arms around, and slither on back to a child's pose, and then back up to neutral in quadruped. We're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Oops, made a mistake again. Left arm forward, right leg back, keeping the elbow and the back knee bent at 90 degrees. Touch elbow to knee. Bring the hand and the foot up towards the ceiling. You got it, guys. Last one, straighten out to bird dog. Go ahead, wrap around, tap that back foot. And 4 more times, here we go. 3, Last one, grab the foot, and we're going to pulse for 5, 4, pull that belly button in, 3, expand the chest, 2, 1, hold, push out of that left hip, find the stability in the left hip, keeping both hips parallel to the ground, open back up, and out to fire hydrant, back to bird dog. We're going to do this 4 more times. Open up that hip, keep that elbow and the hand at the same level with the shoulder. You got it. Come on down and weave that left arm behind the right arm. Place the head down, open up the right arm up overhead. Bring that arm, that right arm overhead and then back down to the side. 2 more times. Pulling back and down with the shoulder blade. Keep on rotating up towards the ceiling. Place that right hand down. Bring the butt nice and high in the air. Push that chest down. Pull the belly button into spine. This should be pretty active in the core and trying to open up that thoracic spine. Breathing here. Go ahead, slither on back into child's pose and relax. Go ahead, come back to neutral. Push to plank. And push back to downward facing dog. Now we're going to ride the wave up here. Push to upward facing and then back to downward facing. We're going to do this 5 times. Feel the stretch in the calf. Feel your shoulders activating. Pull the belly button into the spine and round that spine every time you push to downward facing dog. And then reverse it. Almost there, guys. Hold upward facing dog for a second and then push back to downward facing dog. And come to child's pose. Bring your hands on your heels. Lift that butt up into the air. Support with your head, your knees, your toes. And sit back down. And just come to kneeling. Take a break right here. And let's go back to downward facing dog. Bring the right leg all the way up into downward facing dog split. And let's start doing nice circles. Knee up, open, turn the knee back down, bring it back down. We're going to do 5 one way, then we're going to do 5 the other way. And reverse the circle. Open up that hip. You got this, guys. Open all the way into your down dog split. Go ahead, knees to nose. And then bring that knee down into a pigeon pose. Square off those hips. Relax here and breathe. Go ahead, take that left arm and weave it underneath or behind the right arm. Get a deeper stretch. Keep on trying to fight those hips parallel to the ground. Push back all the way to down dog split, knees to nose. Back to down dog split, knee to outside elbow. All the way to down dog split, knee to opposite elbow. Down dog split. Go ahead, bring the right foot up. Place the back knee down into a lunge. Let's start circling the arms backwards. Every time the arms come back, you look up. Arms all the way up, and then go ahead. Let's reverse the circles. 3 arm circles going back. 2. And hold the arms up in the air. Straighten out that back leg and hold. You got it. Engage both thighs. Pinch your thighs together. Bring the arms down. Bring the back knee down. Straighten out the front leg. Arms come up. And we're going to bow back and forth. Try to square off those hips as best you can. You got it. Keep it going. And on the 5th one, go ahead and bow forward and relax. Feeling the stretch in the right hamstring, right calf. Bend that front knee. And then go ahead, bring that leg back to downward dog split, knees to nose, knee to elbow, and then knee to opposite elbow. Nice work, guys. Bring that foot back into a lunge and then straighten out the front leg, keeping the back leg straight. Now we're going to lunge and then go to a straight leg. Keep on pulsing. Keeping everything active here. And fold forward. Breathing here. Go ahead, bend the front knee, and then go back to downward dog split, and then knee to nose, knees to elbow, knee to opposite elbow. One more downward dog split. Lunge one more time, bend that back knee, place the left hand on the ground, look up towards the ceiling, bring the right hand up towards that ceiling, and we're going to start circle going back and around. And now we're going to hold up towards the ceiling. Again, circle back and around. One last time. Nice big circle. Keep on twisting up towards that ceiling. Place the right hand down. Step back to downward dog split. And bend your knees, rest in child's pose. Good work, guys. Resting here. All right, we're going to come back to kneeling. Let's get ready to do the other side. Might be a little different of a variation, but it's going to have all the same elements. We're first going to ride the wave. We're going to push to downward facing dog, go through plank to upward facing dog. We're going to do this 5 times. Take your time. Go ahead, raise that left leg into downward facing dog split. Now we're going to start opening up that hip, doing hip circles going one direction. We're going to do 5, and then we're going to do 5 hip circles going the other direction. Do it at your own speed. Feeling that hip open. Bring the left leg all the way up into downward facing dog split, knees to nose. Downward facing dog split, knee to elbow. Downward facing dog split, knee to opposite elbow. Back to downward facing dog split. Go ahead, step that foot forward, place that knee down into pigeon pose. Try to square off those hips. Feeling the left glute and piriformis stretch. Breathing here and just melting into the pose. Go ahead, cross that right arm behind the left. Weave it through. Get a deeper stretch. Keep those hips parallel to the ground. Bring it back. Walk your hands up. Push to downward facing dog split, knees to nose. Back to downward facing dog split, knee to elbow. Knee to opposite elbow. Walk that left leg forward, bend the right knee into lunge, and go ahead. Let's do 3 arm circles going back. Squeeze those hips together, or those thighs together, I mean. Now we're going to bring the arms back 3 times. Breathing the entire time. Go ahead, straighten out that back leg, arms up straight to the ceiling. You got it. Place that right knee down, straighten the left leg, and let's start bowing forward. Square off those hips, squeeze those thighs together. Find the stability by pulling everything in. And go ahead, let your hands fall to the ground and stretch forward, feeling the hamstring and calf stretch here. Go ahead, push back to downward facing dog split or 3-legged dog, knee to elbow or knee to nose, knee to elbow, knee to opposite elbow. You got it, guys. Step forward one more time, bend that right knee, take the right hand, plant it to the floor, and we're going to go ahead and start circling the left arm. Turn the body towards that knee. Keep on opening it up towards the ceiling. Straighten out the back leg. And we're going to go into a left-legged lunge, and now we're going to pulse. Bend the left knee, straighten it out. Bend the left knee, straighten it out. And straighten the left knee and hold. Feel the stretch. Push to downward facing dog split or three-legged dog, knee to elbow. Oh, never mind. Just push back. Push back to child's pose. And just breathe here. You're doing great, guys. We're almost there. We're almost through. Come back to kneeling. Namaste. Thank you.